that?
A Beowick. Had to be.
What's a Beowick?
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse.
No,
Certainly.
run away! The lower level of the ruins has been blocked off by fallen rubble. Alright. That's great.
That should be far enough.
Udon chest rises and falls visibly with each breath.
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
What happened out there? Kliska shakes her head. Windstorm, of a kind they only get in Ir Glanfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glanfathan word is Biowak. To them, it's the gods' way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their own way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours? Who attacked us? Glanfathans. Those be the hut dwellers Odema warned you about. Look to be fangs of Galawain, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odema. I think he half expected this once we lost the main road. The Glanfathans said we trespassed in their ruins. I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it. But as much as the fangs are hotheads, Glanfathans don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something and got the wrong idea, or... She glances down the passage beyond. Or there are looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. What about everyone else in our caravan? Kaliska's lips press together and her chin rumples. Her voice is faint. The wheels got a hold of them now. She looks up. Gods grant them better luck in their next lives. I don't care how she feels. Let's get going. Okay, so we have 2 passages. Let's go down this way first. Surprised these torches are lit after how many years?
Someone else has been here. We should move.
But let's loot them. You discover camping supplies. Okay. Oh, I should probably switch her to her shield thing. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we have a passage down there. Why is she keeping selected? And the passage down. Ooh, what's that? A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zarip. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. I'm going to try to be nice. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. The creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. Let's try talking to it. The Zarip recoils, fingers still wrapped tightly around the spear. Okay, so it does the same thing. Alright, well, I guess I'm killing it, because I'm not letting it stop me from my mission. Try knocking it down. I'm wanting to do it. Sorry. Hope it doesn't. Here, we're gonna pick him, make sure he's attacking so he doesn't blind my own character. There we go. Alright.
Yes?
Ooh, spear. I need a melee for my main character. Just in case. I don't care what shield, doesn't matter.
Oh?
Corpse.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Now I do. So let's knock it down.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Okay, now that's knocked over. Blinded before it gets up.
How can I help?
There we go. Didn't even stand a chance. Oh, it has loot. Did I get a crossbow? I just realized how I did. Should probably give it to... If it's stronger. I actually didn't check. Come on. How do I... There we go. 11 to 16. Yeah, okay. What's this? A crack runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Alright. So I'm guessing it might be a shortcut, which we're gonna wait. Because I want to explore everything.
Those tiles look suspicious.
Guessing it goes around that. But let's loot just in case.
Those symbols. Just like the tiles.
They'll never know I'm here.
A symbol of a patterned circle is inscribed on this pillar. Okay, so I'm guessing each time. Alright. Yes, touch my fiery hair to the brazier. Brazier, whatever. Let's just light all of them. Let's light the room with fire. What's this? This mural must be ancient, yet the colors are still bright and vivid. That's because there's crazy people in here, most likely. Painting the walls. Probably with their enemy's blood. Can I even knock over an ooze? I'm guessing not. Plan work.
Oh.
That was a long cast time. Good to know.
Where'd that slime come from?
A viscous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. Use your water skin to clear off the ooze. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it is chipped away in places, but the details of its head, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty. A gem fills the other. Why not? The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives away. This will just be easily murdered. He has loot. There's a bag. She has a cloak. What does the cloak do? The cloak has Fortitude, Reflex, Will. Anything sounds good for a tank. For now. I'll just buff up my warrior. Alright, so I'm gonna try that wall. Yeah, because I got most of the symbols, but I don't know how to get rid of the others. So let's try the wall. If that doesn't work, then we'll try to get across that bridge, which I'm guessing I could just like take one character one by one and just escort them across. Alright, so let me try pushing on the wall. Despite the damage, the stone looks heavy and solid. Alright, so use the hammer and chisel to weaken the wall. You set to work. The cracks lengthen and widen with your efforts, but the process is more taxing than you expected. Sweat beads on your forehead and your muscles begin to ache. Okay, so let's try something else. Let's push on the wall. Let's send Kaliska. Kaliska pushes on the wall with all her might, and the cracks begin to spread. Finally, the ancient masonry gives way. The wall crashes down, revealing a circular room ahead.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
Just scouting, yeah. Go, my little sneak. Okay, so there's monsters, which are slowly, yeah. Let's just go the other way. And then I'll bring Kaliska over here, and we'll just. There's another one which will blind using. Oh god. Okay. Actually, let's try something else. This is a good time to use my spell.
Yes.
Oh, and then it dies, of course. Of course. The first chance I get to use my spell in a nice way, where they actually would be lined up, it's like, nope. We're just gonna make it easy.
There's a draft coming through that wall.
Oh god, more.
Don't hear any sign of that storm.
Die spiders. Why did it have to be spiders? It's okay, so if the bridge is down here, we're good. Yeah, the bridge is down there. Alright. So here's another room, which has a spider hatchling. Ooh. And a big spider, which we will... Ooh, nope, not enough.
Yes?
So, maybe... He has to get away. He's... weak. That worked. Okay.
Oh?
Oh yeah, I remember. There's something with leaving fights. I don't remember though.
Oh?
You get a penalty, but I'm pretty sure that getting your rogue away from this strong creature is probably a good idea. Okay, helmet, put on her, because she's a warrior. Bats as large as chickens are strung in the web. Alright. Alright. Character's endurance reaches 0. This. No. Fast loading screen. Older robed man. 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus. An ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden behind a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with 2 protrusions that jut out like wings of some benevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness.
He addresses the petrified body.
Word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you.
He looks each an eye in turn.
In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Uh-oh. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below. Its shimmering texture gives the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now you see a man with a thick gray beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. Aww. I put so much work into them. You awaken to find your malice has broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you look around, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinder and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Hyodon and Kaliska lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You are alone, far from help. The Gilded Vale may be your best home of receiving treatment before things get worse.
I'd best shed some gear.
Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, I want that one. I remember reading it at the start. It's the one with the beam. Okay. So, utility, defense, offense, so that's weapons and stuff in class. Per counter, passive. I kind of like Draining Whip, but it says when my focus is below, I get 20% damage. But I'm ranged, so maybe aggression is a good way to go. After leveling, you meet review. Okay. Oh. So I think I have some of the stuff that I think I have I have a stash. Yeah, which will have all the armor. So let's just start. I want a cloak. Can I wear a helmet? No, I can't wear a helmet because I'm, on fire apparently. God, that armor is so stupid looking. Is there anything else they dropped that I want? Can't wear the helmet. Okay. Just start throwing stuff in my stash. My pretty cloak. Oh, someone's being tortured. That's great. I'm starting to hallucinate. Okay, so I can loot their corpses. Spooky. The massive structure is formed of stone, azure, and copper and covered in strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with unnatural energy. Alright, so don't think there's an exit. And I kind of remember it saying something about... Yeah, there's no exit. Fast traveling. I thought there was a marker. There it is. This thing.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I don't have a party. They all died. Okay, so I want to get to Gilded Vale, but instead I can only go to Valewood. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't bring me back to somewhere I've been. I don't think we've been to Valewood.
I'd welcome some rest.
Alright. So I should probably try to sleep. Yeah, because when it said... Ooh, what's going on? Yeah, because it said one of my characters were fatigued. Okay. Alright. So we'll play a little bit longer and then I'll end this part. Because I think I'm at like 20 minutes. Some more camping supplies. Some, I don't know what wort is, but you know. Oh, butterfly. Sure, it's useful. What the hell's, oh, yeah, I forgot I'm hallucinating. What is that? Oh, wait, what's that? Pick that up. Blood moss. Fun. Reminds me of my dead friends. So let's go down here. This looks safe.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Yeah, I should invest in stealth too. I wouldn't mind that. Especially since I'm ranged. Might be useful. This lootable? No, just a dead person? Alright, so there's a lantern down there. So I'm straying off the road now. What's this? Shattered pieces of crate are strewn across the dirt along with some muddy vegetables. I want the muddy vegetables. I don't got wolf. Okay.
Let us.
It's good to have a shield when a wolf's eating your face. Say that I shouldn't use my focus because I'll take more damage until I don't know if I'm going the right way or the wrong way, or it's like I said, I'm kind of a loot whore, so I would like to get everything. So am I seeing spirits? The grass is flattened behind the wagon's wheels. Barrels of cabbages, potatoes, and squash have been overturned and abandoned. Why can't I pick up the food? I don't mind food. Okay, what goes over here? Nothing. Okay, so I'm guessing I want to go that way, because that's where the roads lead. So I'm going to go away from the little roads. Because I'm guessing that's where dead ends will be, where loot will be. Or exits. A cave. Do I care enough? Sure. Why not? Oh god. Oh god, it's... I killed your friend, I'm sorry. I might die. I might die. Let's run, 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 run.
You cannot venture forth while
Okay. Can I, like, heal? Is there potions? Great. Oh, wait. Aww.
combat.
Alright, so... that was bad. I don't think I can do that alone, because I'm a caster. I'm still fatigued, so now I need to sleep again. Alright, so I learned a valuable lesson. Scout, and if I see a lot of creatures, when my party members get murdered in a catastrophe, so let's just avoid that area that we saw. Because I'm sure I get to come back here. And I'm sure once I get to town, I'll meet new people, and I'll be able to, maybe there's, a recruiting system or something. Like, hey, I'm the local mage in town. You want to take me? I have a hankering for adventures. Of course. Oh yeah, I saw this. Because, you know, it's not lootable, and I remember it crushed my dreams. There's the lantern I saw. That means the wolf's over here, which, you know, I can take the wolf on easily. So murder.
Yeah.
Hit him. Okay, so there's nothing up there besides those things that murdered me. And, the cave, which, you know, I'm sure has more things that will be glad to murder me. Is that a friend? Who are you?
Good day to you.
The man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up as you approach, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, a little breathless. On our way south, is it? He wipes his brow, turning to face you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. Our caravan was attacked. I've been trying to get to the Gilded Vale. Hard luck, I'm sorry to hear it. You should be fine from here. There's no missing the Vale if you keep on the road and you haven't far to walk. But you'll want to keep clear of this place after that. We were just attacked north of here. Me and my friend of mine, we came out here to hunt some deer. Came up on a bear instead, a great monstrous thing, and Pearly. He didn't make it. He shakes his head. I don't know what to tell his wife. In any case, this forest has already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Who are you? Name's Nantan. Born and raised in Gilded Vale. Haven't had a spot of luck since. His face twists. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. In any case, this forest has already cost... Oh, I already read that. Okay, well, we don't need to ask what happened to your friend, because I'm sure it's... Bear killed him. Yeah, bear killed him. Okay. Where did you find this bear? In a cave. Oh, glad I didn't go in that cave. A ways up that way. He turns to point to the northwest. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brute of a beast. Would hate to hear it took another life. Okay, so don't want to go in that cave yet, because obviously it'll just murder me. But I'm sure I can come back with a friend, and hopefully not have him suffer Pearly's fate. It's up here. More lanterns, more lanterns. Wait, where's the monster? Oh, it's a bandit. Outlaw. Die, outlaw! You're not welcome in these parts. Alright, so Whisper of Treason is my confusion one. Mind Wave is my awesome one. What's this Soul Whip people talk about? I'll have to Google it, so I know next part.
Let us end this.
I saw it at one point, but I think... A lot of loot. 1319, what's that? It's the same. So I'm sure there's more outlaws that way. That looks scary. So last time I found a group of people, I died. So
To whispers and shadows.
let's wait on that.
Oh?
I can take 2 wolves, I think. Especially if I... Oh god, 3 wolves. Okay, I'm running again. Thanks, game. I'm so dead again. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my advice from earlier, and I'm just gonna go find Nantan, maybe kill that one bandit, because that one bandit did have good loot, and he was easy to kill. And I assume the the town's right after that. And you know, we'll just keep all of this in mind. We'll remember, hey, there's a pack of wolves, there's a pack of outlaws, and there's a pack of Europes, or whatever they are, and a bear in a cave, and we can go kill them all and have a party. Maybe drink. I mean, that was cool how I killed, like, all the that one wolf behind it, but, you know. I barely even understand my class. I think I almost targeted myself. I'm pretty sure I can hurt myself too. From the first Let's Play where I used the spell. So we're gonna avoid everything. We're gonna talk to that guy again. What does it say? Northwest Garrett's Grass, south of Gilvit. So we're gonna talk to this guy again just in case, you know, there's some kind of unlock. But, you know, I read everything already, so we'll just glance through the text just in case, you know, later in the story it's like, hey, I remember you. You were at the woods and, you know, you cared, so I care. Alright, so after that embarrassment, when I was literally that close to the Gilded Vale. Alright, so let's find the town, and then we'll stop here for now. Maybe I was something tankier, I could have taken on those things, but... Ooh, wow, so right when I thought I was going to catch a break...
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
He glances at the gnarled, leafless monstrosity of a tree next to him. A man approaches you, his skin is dull and gray as the desolate village behind him. He scans you with sunken, lifeless eyes. Okay. Do you welcome everyone this way? The only answer you hear is a buzzing of flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from wide. He
praises you over a half-moon spectacles that scratches his chin.
Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
What?
An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
Is my character even a woman?
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly towards the deformed tree.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth.
He folds his arms.
We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
He regards you carefully. You want to mind where you mentioned that trespassing on Anguithon ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Bareth have mercy, we certainly have. I don't think so. Just as they finished, there was a Biawak. He polishes his spectacles on his sleeve. If you had been that close to a Biawak, you wouldn't be standing here. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It is important that everyone in the Gilded Vale understand our rules. I really want to ask him, but I'm going to ask him. I've been feeling strained ever since the close call for Biawak. Is there someone who could help?
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak.
Of course. He
Consider
sneers.
yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all. But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
You said something about Hollowborn and Wyden's legacy before. He blinks. I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the dire wood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to a whisper. Children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborns are a disease. Some say they are punishment from the gods. He raises his empty hands. In truth, no one knows. But they have been spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Wyden's legacy. Stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol. Okay.
Keep out of...
Uh-oh.
Listen!
Oh wait, that means the kid's been born, right?
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
Oh no, no, no. It's a called arms.
Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Urget looks towards the east, his expression unreadable. He blinks slowly and turns his attention back to you.
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. Fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of the Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Burath must be redoubled. He sets a steady gaze on you. What happened? He shrugs one bony shoulder. I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps, but that is not your concern. Does this affect Lord New Settlers? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn, or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know soon enough. Alright. Well, this is a good time to stop the Let's Play, I guess. I just need to remember to loot corpses, because he said I could. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. I should have more parts of this game every Saturday and Sunday, so tune in then.